have each group summarize what's going on, or what all has been happening so far? Aside from a lot.
Do we want to, though? Because we don't know the other halves.
That's true.
True.
And I don't want to know what happened to them.
Yeah, I want us to, meet up.
Trust me, you don't want to know. There was
Oh,
a
no.
lot of mistakes made. A lot of mistakes were
So,
made.
Did you level up? Did you get a new...
I'm very close to leveling up, but
Nice.
I did more
Yeah,
emotional
It
mistakes.
was emotional damage, you see.
Yes!
Better question. What all was going on leading up to when y'all got separated?
Oh, yeah, that happened 6 months ago. We were trying to summon the jackalope.
Oh, that's right.
Gathering things for the
spell.
And that was when Annabelle and Darren went off into the woods and got separated and kidnapped.
Why did we go off to the woods?
You were looking for a plant.
We were gonna put together a spell to hide Darren from the
Oh, that was that
shadowy
spell.
Cabal people. And so you all were in the woods. Some people went to the roses to get the flowers.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was trying to make the jackalope happen.
Mm-hmm.
And then everything fell apart.
The roses were Roz's big espionage moment where she sliced her hand open on a rose bush.
That's right. You sliced it with a knife.
Even though Roz didn't need to sneak because the owner was just like, yeah, you can have some roses. Still tried to espionage my way through it.
And then Annabelle and Darren got separated because someone is really bad at finding out where they're going in the woods.
I forget exactly the way it went down, but it was we were there, we're talking, then you left, and then I came to find you, but then I left, and then you came to find me, and we were just kind of hopscotching back and forth.
Y'all were both trying to find the same thing, and you just kind of got lost in your own little worlds, and that was oh no.
Whoops.
And then Annabelle got discovered, and then Darren got discovered, and y'all both got grabbed, even though you tried very valiantly to get away.
Whoops. Uh-oh, whoops.
I'm glad that you all made emotional mistakes because we were really fucking badass.
I'm sure. We were badass.
That's what the B&B team stands for.
We did real good.
Honestly, yeah, it was overall a huge win.
Mm-hmm. We did great, too. There was a lot of shit that went down.
Well,
So, we find ourselves at a moment. The device has been neutralized. The protector was cleansed, and they just wandered off safe into the woods. And I think Bart, Roz, and Hawk were heading towards the lab because they got to do dude, we need to go to the lab. We need to go to the lab now. Bad thing, bad, not good. So y'all were heading that way when Annabelle and Darren teleport in front of you.
Huh.
Whoa. Wow.
Is this going to be a regular thing? Do we not have to ride in the van anymore?
Rude, but also...
I can't take all of you. There's a possessed scientist that we have to go do something about.
That's what it was. I got totally wrapped up in the fact that we just fucking teleported. There is indeed a crazy possessed mad scientist back at the lab. Yes. Thank you, Miss Annabelle.
Okay.
Okay.
Mistakes.
Hi, welcome
Normal.
back.
Yeah,
And then, Roz takes 2.5 steps forward, which actually, whatever, and punches Darren in the stomach and goes, "We're not the fucking B team."
Oh! So y'all got my message, huh? Okay.
But you're faking it because she's got no strength behind her, so it didn't actually hurt. It was,
Darren's
Not the
leaving
B
to make
team!
you feel better.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, you've been working on that punch? Oh dang, it hurts so bad. Oh gosh.
Also, don't forget, there was a solid 10 seconds of just nothing but garbled static in the voicemail.
Yeah, no, Bart steps up. It's we dealt with the guardian spirit. It's free now. Very cool. Good times.
That's wonderful.
Only minor issues? Everyone's fine, right? And I turn around and check, and I have a slight forgetful moment where I'm didn't Hawk get hit by the corruption stuff? It's probably fine.
He doesn't actually say that out loud.
Okay.
he doesn't.
Yeah, no. It's probably fine. This is all like brain moving too fast. But yeah, Merlin over here fucking solved the problem, so I guess I'll go help do that too, right? Isn't that fun? That's what you call me now? It's very cool.
You're welcome. I thought you might like
I
that.
can't stay mad at you.
I was hoping you could. I'm very terrified. We literally just saw, I think, the devil himself.
What's up with the static?
What static?
Static?
We do want to know about the static. We should probably be asking these questions while walking to the van.
Yeah, walk
Yes.
and talk, walk and talk.
Okay, walk and talk.
Don't know where the guy is, though. That could be a problem.
Yeah. Although I do want to say real quick, Miss Annabelle over here pretty much called down the fury of God and unpossessed something in a room. I forget exactly what. This is above the table now. You did that in the room, right? You
Yeah, she nullified it, which cut off the connection.
I took the little thing and I connected it to the rock guy, and all of the rest of the scientists that were not the main scientist were freed and very confused.
That's right. So yeah, I say we very lightly. Miss Annabelle, she unconnected the possessing scientists from this evil entity. We did miss one of them, who seemed like the worst one. We don't know where he is now. So we're batting at like a 99% with our endeavors. And again, I say our very loosely. It was mostly Miss Annabelle.
That reminds me, if you do that again, I am going to hit you.
And you know what? Now that in hindsight is 2020, if I ever do that again, you absolutely can hit me as hard as you want, because that was the scariest, stupidest thing I think I've ever done in my life. Hey, Hawk, how you doing? I'm not going to tell you much about what I did. Just know that I feel bad.
You could probably feel less bad if you help me carry that box. And I point to the fact that we have this huge stack of ghost hunting equipment now.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, I'm really tired of carrying this.
Absolutely.
And you just see that it's like a stack of, there's cameras and there's readers and there's these big floodlights.
Also, Darren, you will notice the cat is no longer on your shoulders.
That's right. You all notice
No, the cat's not there.
You notice Darren looks around real quick. Looks like he's missing something and then just moves on. Yeah, I'll help carry the box. It's pretty heavy for you, not for me. Very strong.
What static were y'all talking about?
Great question.
I imagine everyone is talking and loading up into the van.
Yeah.
In your voicemail, you said we're not supposed to tell you.
Ah.
Okay, so
Oh.
Everything that you weren't supposed to tell them did not go through.
Got it. I figured it wouldn't, but it was worth a shot. Okay, that's also good because
And it may or may not have been the cat winding its way around your feet the entire conversation.
Real Kitty is a great one. Okay,
Yeah. Very, very cool universe cat over here.
because as a player, I didn't know what got cut out, and I was about to just bullshit the entire thing.
you could have.
um,
You still don't, but
Yeah,
I don't know how
I
to
know.
explain it.
That's totally fine. Well, a lot has happened since then, and I would be lying to you if I actually remembered sending that message to you all. Let me think here. Miss Annabelle, we got a lot of information from Joshua.
Also, quick question. Bart, how are you going about trying to find where this thing is?
Oh, that is a good question.
Oh, we haven't even started that part. Oops.
Yeah, I mean, do we know that it's in...
Are you talking about the scientist?
Yeah, like the scientist. Like, we know that it's in the middle of the lab, right?
No.
I think we would have explained. Last we heard as players, we saw was I was standing at the top of the staircase where I was seen on the camera before, like down into like that sub basement area,
Okay.
and that's when Annabelle teleported us out. So we know it's
No, it vanished. It
vanished, yeah.
Yeah, there was a wave of darkness that slammed into it, and then something inside changed, and it just disappeared.
That's right.
Okay. Bart's gonna brake really hard. We don't know where we're going. We just started going.
Sorry.
We just were trying to get to the van.
Oh, I thought we were in the van already.
Or like, yeah, y'all are like at the van at this point, and it's just like, wait, where are we going?
Danny outside the van.
Yeah, Bart just breaks for 2 seconds. Like, wait, where are we going?
That's an excellent question.
I mean, I feel like maybe you would be better at a locating spell, but also I have an idea with all my cool equipment.
Let's do equipment. I'm a little tired from the other stuff.
Yeah, we need to reserve your badass magic. Badass B squad magic.
Yep. You know.
Roz is young and petty. Okay. Anyway.
You absolutely should be.
So, I want to first, pretending like I'm actually doing this, I want to use those readers that I was using to track the protector and the in-between bad gunk.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to point it at Darren. And I want to know if it goes off.
It doesn't.
Thank God.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah.
Because Darren turned into an alien and I'm and Hawk and I are all by ourselves. Okay. Secondly, I do want to I want to mess with some settings or something and see if I can find some residual energy off of either of them from being in this presence of this thing. That maybe we can match a residual energy signature. Uh-oh.
Hold on.
What's that finger?
I turned into an alien?
In Ross's mind, probably.
No, I was checking to see if you turned into an alien.
Oh, I was like, what did I miss?
No, because in the last 2 hours, I've seen some weird shit.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah,
And I
that
am
makes sense.
still 100% convinced they're all aliens.
You saw this.
Oh yeah, the protector. Look at the protector.
Okay, makes sense. Makes sense.
It's so cool though.
That is very cool.
I love it, and there was yesterday when I was recording, the way I had it, its face was sticking out from behind my water bottle, and it was creeping me out a little bit, so I had to move it.
Nice.
Okay, so no, you did not turn into an alien, but Roz was checking to make sure you did.
Yeah.
So I want to mess with the settings to see if I can find like a residual energy signature since they just left the presence of this thing. That maybe I can find. I'm big brain in this, and I don't have a big brain right now. So
Roll plus sharp to see how that goes. What's everyone else doing?
I do have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Would my aura affect that at all?
Your smite?
Yes. You don't have to say it out loud. I just do want you to think about it.
Yeah. That's a different kind of energy, because you are of this universe.
Yes, but it also seemed to recoil.
okay, but also, can we talk about how I just had to roll sharp and I rolled a fucking 2 6s, so I have a 14. Anyway,
Hell
continue.
yeah.
I've just been
Hell
really
yeah.
excited and sitting here trying to be quiet about it, and I can't. So,
do it. Be
continue what you were
excited.
saying, but also, I'm thinking that like I rolled so well that maybe I can maneuver around their aura, trying to find these things.
It's like child's play. You just keep messing with the dials and hone in, hone in, hone in. You're able to hone in on the residual aura, as you pointed at Annabelle and Darren. You might also pick up some of a different kind of aura from Annabelle, but you're able to figure out that that's not the leftover things that don't belong.
But then I like make a mental note that I want to look into that later. I want to take that residual energy reading and plug it into try and track it in like heat maps and stuff. That's what I want to do.
I feel like Doug was trying to say something.
In the backdrop, all Hawk needed to hear was possessed scientist, and he's now done with magic. He's just gonna go. He had his shotgun and his .22 pistol were like in the van. So he goes to the other side of the van, like on the passenger side, and if you could see him, you would see the catch in his side when he opens the door, but you can't, so you don't. And in the background, he's there beside the open door of the van, just making sure his ordnance is in order and all that stuff. But mostly he just wants to be unseen because he is feeling not good.
He's a grumpy old man just not having a good day.
Mm-hmm.
I think Darren would take note of Hawk not really saying much or not trying to give a cool leadership moment or a cool plan or something. Darren would take note of that. And then I think Darren would go to Bart, kind of on the slide, be like, I'm going to tell y'all as best I can remember what happened when we were down there. We met, we got a lot of information. I'm sure y'all got a lot of information too. Also, sorry for calling you Merlin. I will not stop.
I figured.
But I just wanted to just apologize for that. But do you know anything about, I don't know what kind of magic you do, if there's even different types of magic, but we learned that there are alternate dimensions, alternate realities, and I seem to have a potential friend that can kind of reality hop around, and their name is Real Kitty. They are a cat, and I just want to know if that sparked any sort of, I don't know what any of this means, and I also don't know what magic is, so 2 + 2, 2 negatives make a positive. I was wondering if maybe you knew anything, or letting someone know,
Bart knows as much as Ian knows about reality.
Yeah. Bart stops for a minute and is like, can't say that my magic comes from cats or alternate realities. Usually kind of drawing from the magic that's in the earth itself. So I'm gonna say it's a hard no on any. I wouldn't even know, right, where to start.
It's all right.
You have a cat that can travel between dimensions?
Well, I mean, I would never be so bold as to say I have another living creature. It just happened to be around me, and it was in a Skype video, and then it was at my feet, and then it was with us, and then it was in the Skype video, and now it's you know what? It might just be a techno cat, now that I think about it. Like a GIF? Is it a GIF?
You know what? I'm just gonna do a real quick, and Bart's eyes flash open, and they're completely void colored.
My question is, are y'all driving, or are you just still, standing around the van?
We're standing by the van.
I hope we're standing. Please don't make your eyes go weird when you're driving.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna read a bad situation.
Go for it.
It's super cursed.
I might be super cursed.
Yeah. And I'm gonna open my third eye when I do it, which gives me, if I get 7 or more, I get a +1 hold, and I can see invisible things.
I will help. Is there help action in this game? I can't remember.
There is, but you don't need to, because I got a 10 plus my sharp, which is +2. So I got a 12.
Hell yeah.
So I'm going to hold 3 plus an extra 1 for magic stuff. So is there a danger that I haven't noticed?
Well, there is the danger that is the thing that Higanti has been trying to get you to go deal with, which you can feel. It's probably the thing Darren and Annabelle saw, but it's a ways off in a direction.
Okay, so that is still the same. This isn't technically on the list, but I'm trying to check if Darren is possessed by a spirit or something. Because when I hear weird shifting cat thing, that reads to Bart as animal spirit of some kind. So I guess my next question is there any spirit that's attached to Darren right now?
That's why I came to you.
Yeah.
So there's nothing possessing him, but it feels like there might be something bonded with him, but it's not like anything you've ever seen before.
Okay, that's weird. No spirit.
It doesn't feel like it's from around here, but it does feel like it's not a bad thing.
Okay. What is the best way to protect against something like whatever this cat is? If I can tell with my third eye stuff. If not, that's fine. I'm just going through them to see what I can get out of this.
Cucumbers.
Space cucumbers.
That would be a good cat name too.
It would be, and all the other cats would be afraid of them.
Yeah, dang, you're the biggest cat in the playground.
So I would say, there are ways to banish or ward off spirits, because not all of the ones like Behigante are going to be, wanting to be helpful. Some of them just are trickster spirits, and they're not good for anyone. So you do know ways to do that, and you figure it would probably work with this cat, but this cat seems to be helpful.
Okay, so finally, I can see invisible things when I open my third eye. Is the cat here but invisible, or is it just not here?
Are you just looking at Darren, or are you, looking around?
I mean, I'm looking around, in Darren's general vibe, with peripheral vision, I guess. I don't know, I'm just doing a full magical exam, I guess.
Cough.
I'm gonna hit your knee with a little hammer, and we'll see what happens.
With a magical hammer.
Yeah.
Mjolnir.
Magic hammer, Charlie. Sorry, that was weird as hell.
Yeah. Those unicorns? Real unicorn.
It's a deep cut.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
You've brought back some old memories.
Yeah. So do I see the cat?
Because I feel like you might also find yourself instinctively glancing towards where you feel that the bad thing is. And you do notice there's a cat sitting off in the woods in that direction, just staring at y'all.
Okay.
I love them so much.
Short hair, blue-eyed Siamese cat,
Oh, that's
just
fun.
staring at you.
Yeah, I guess my final question is, what's the best way... oh no, I already asked that one. I guess I'll just hold, and if something comes up, I'll ask another read a bad situation question.
Love it.
So yeah, my eyes close and they're back to normal, and I start packing everything in the car.
When you glance back over, you still see the cat.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, so that cat's back.
Oh.
Oh, your guest? I don't know, you're the cat that is around.
Real kitty.
Real kitty.
Real kitty. It's like a play on words. It's like reality, but...
Yeah, no,
Yeah, okay. Cool.
I
Just wanted
got
to
it.
make
You're
sure.
not cursed. You're not
Good.
possessed. I think you just
Also
happen
good.
to have a guest that's tagging along in the form of that. But that's not like any spirit I've ever seen. So whatever it is, it's weird, and definitely something not from around here.
And everyone that looks at the cat looks over, y'all can just see the cat.
No.
It's like yards away, it's just sitting there,
That's him.
staring at you.
That's him.
So I think we need to go that way, actually.
Yeah, I do too.
There's an impatient meow.
All right, let's
Now.
pack up and get in the car.
Is that a place we can actually drive, or is Real Kitty trying to take us back into the woods?
Into the woods.
Or yeah, are we going to teleport? And I look over at Annabelle with confusion.
Well, since I don't know where we're going, no.
Okay, so maybe we follow the cat instead.
Yeah.
Hawk's been sitting in the passenger seat for 5 minutes and hadn't been listening or paying attention. In fact, he's been nodding off a little bit. And now all of a sudden, y'all are all leaving the van, and so he gets out in a hurry, and he tucks the pistol into his pants, but he doesn't bring the shotgun, and he kind of scurries up to get caught up with y'all.
Okay, so Roz obviously can't take all the equipment.
Mhm.
And so Roz takes, because we all have flashlights, we did determine that. They're pen lights.
Mm.
Roz takes the reader that she was using to track the protector that's kind of I don't know what it was, and is trying to read this kitty while we're running. I'm just so in love with the kitty, I don't care.
Real kitty's pretty great.
Real kitty.
Saved our bacon a couple times.
But he didn't give it back, though.
Real Kitty is the cat that helped you avoid detection before.
No, Real kitty's been here. He's always been here.
Oh, it's the same kitty?
Mhm.
When the cat sees you're coming, he just starts trotting off into the woods, glancing back every so often to make sure y'all are following.
Yeah, he did this before. Thanks for locating him there, Bart. Once we're all ready, I think me and Miss Annabelle could probably explain some of the stuff that Joshua and...
It was just Joshua that you talked to, yeah.
Multi.
Multi could. I think we have a few things we could explain to y'all once y'all are ready.
Is Joshua one of the names I had? That's not one of the names I have.
It was in the voice recording.
Yeah, he was in the voicemail, but you aren't sure who Joshua is.
I don't even think we're really sure who Joshua is. To be totally honest.
He did also mention to you he doesn't exist in this reality.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think we, or at least Roz, maybe Bart, would probably be able to put two and two together that that's who Kirsten was talking about. Was the mysterious one that just calls people in for questioning.
Yeah, the person that wanted to talk to them, yeah.
So I think that we could put that. I don't know if Hawk's putting that together. I'm not going to make a decision for old man over there. But that's an easy enough thing to put together.
Yeah, I mean, my dude's the crooked. It's not like he doesn't know how to put schemes together.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it just makes sense. He's put this together. He understands the sort of who's who and who's playing what role in this thing now.
Cool.
He doesn't have any plans. Like, he doesn't know what he wants to do with it. Doesn't know what he can do with it. But he does know who the players are.
Bet Hawks might be running through all the people he knows that are named Joshua, trying to figure out who it could be.
Who is this? Who is this Joshua?
Yeah, someone in this town I don't know.
Well, there are people named Josh here.
Hawk realizes a small piece of trivia, which is Joshua was the most popular boy's name in from 1980 to 1986 or some shit like that.
So
like, for real.
We nailed down his age.
Yeah. I mean, at least statistically.
It's been a popular name for a while. Might not be as popular, but yeah, there's a lot of Joshes.
Right. It had a real resurgence in the early 80s on through. I'm old. Sorry. It's cool. This was back in the 80s, the 1980s.
Dang, it was such an ancient time.
I know.
Who can even recall such a time?
I barely remember it.
Not
I was a baby in the 80s.
I don't remember it. I was too young.
I feel like we're moving relatively quickly, right?
Yeah, y'all are... Well, you can follow at whatever pace you want.
Well, if we're moving quickly for a little bit, I feel like after a little while, Darren would subconsciously slow down. Not like slow or stop, but he's gonna he's talking and can't concentrate on very many things at once. And he would just sort of explain what you guys heard in the message. Be like, hey, we were taken in, we were questioned by this computer or this TV screen. There was a guy named Joshua.
He was from another dimension.
Yeah, there's multiple dimensions. He was from another dimension. He doesn't exist here. We all might exist over there. I'm a scientist over there. Yeah. At least one of us made something of ourselves.
I love that. So much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alternate reality, Darren works with Josh.
Oh, that's fun.
So that was cool. And so then I guess we could actually just do this scene. It's like, yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I didn't realize there was much world outside of the city, to be totally honest. Now I'm realizing there's alternate dimensions and there's spaces in between, and big old evil goopy monsters are coming out and possessing people. And oh wait, did I not mention that before? I think that's what. Correct me if I'm wrong, Miss Annabelle or GM.
It wasn't as much a monster as just something from there, and then when someone started interacting with it, it pulled part of the in-between through. There's still a lot that they didn't understand about the in-between.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So basically, sounds like there's at least two, if not more, realities where some of us or all of us exist in both or all of those places, and there's some cross-contamination going on. That's what this seems like with this Joshua character and this multi company is there to help stop. They also have a lot of golf carts. Yeah, we went into the bunker. We found a very spooky hallway with a lot of what seemed like scientist folks who were being possessed or mind controlled or mind messed up by something. They were saying all sorts of gibberish and whatnot. Then we found one dude in particular, and Miss Annabelle went in and he's skipping over his part of the plan. Where Miss Annabelle went in very bravely.
No.
Yeah.
No, you locked me in a closet,
I did.
then distracted the guy, ran out so I could get to the object. Very, very dangerous plan, very stupid plan, but it did sort of work.
It was like a 50-50 plan. Yeah, but the more important part of that, thank you. My memory was hazy on those details, but thank you for reminding me.
Oh, was it?
It was because of all the fear that coursed through my body.
I wonder what could have been the cause of that.
Probably the terrifying possessed monster who chased me out of there.
Or maybe your own poor decision making?
Oh my god.
That's more of what it is. But regardless of who was in the right, who was in the wrong, Miss Annabelle very bravely went in and severed the connection to this in-between or this alternate reality space. And then I think that brings you up to scratch.
Well, it didn't exactly do what it was supposed to. It was supposed to completely neutralize and banish the object back into the void. It did not banish it. I am thinking that that's because the power to the object, either I messed up the device, which is a potential, because I don't know how it works. They just sort of gave it to me and said, push these buttons, and I did, and it didn't do the thing that they said it was going to do. Anyway, my current hypothesis is that it's the possessed scientist is still here, and that's what's keeping the object in this realm.
Oh.
Because part of it still has a foothold, and it doesn't want it to go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So we just got to send it back home, huh?
I could do it before, or I can do it again. This thing is definitely very different.
Bart, roll plus sharp.
Uh-oh. 10.
Nice. Those in-game rolls.
Yeah, whew.
With that, you get the feeling that part of it has a foothold here, so it's holding on. So if you smack it around and it starts to lose its grasp, it might start slipping back.
Oh. Okay.
Vehigante agrees with that. Because sometimes to banish a spirit, you have to beat the daylights out of it.
So, fun fact, unlike the Guardian, where we were trying to be careful, kind, and courteous, this thing, we can hurt it. So all those guns you have, Hawk, all the cool angel thing you do, Annabelle, Darren, your nunchucks,
Thanks you. You know what? Thank you.
the butcher knife, all of that, we can use that, right? Anything, we basically have to weaken its hold on this reality, and then, like any other spirit, we could banish it afterwards.
But if it's got a hold on someone, wouldn't we be hurting them?
Okay, that one's a little different.
If there's anything left of that person, because y'all saw the face and the eyes as last of the darkness hit it. Probably not much humanity left, if anything. But you'll be able to know more when you see it.
Yeah, I don't know, Miss Annabelle. That thing chased me and didn't move like a human, didn't sound like a human. I mean, I'm not saying we kill it, but I'm not sure if there's much of it left.
If there is potential to save the person, I would like to try to.
I agree.
Well, we can solve that moral bridge when we come to it.
Is Hawk keeping up with us?
Yeah, but it's a struggle. He's still with y'all, but he ain't been talking at all. And you can hear him breathing kind of hard.
Can I investigate a mystery on?
That's what I was about to say, because I want to see if I can tell if anything is wrong with Hawk.
Go for it.
That's an 8 for Darren.
That's a 5.
Level up.
That's a
level
5
up.
for you, girl.
Level up,
No,
level up.
actually, I rolled real well last time, and I am not going to level up for a little bit.
Don't forget, y'all still have a crap ton of luck you haven't used at all.
Oh, you're actually
Exactly.
Oh
Oh my
my
god, no!
God.
I want to use one. I win. I see it.
I do it. I win
I
again.
do it.
So, I think that'll bump you to the partial success, right?
No, actually, luck changes the roll to a 12. I think it was misused last time.
Or avoid all harm. That's what
Or
it
avoid
says.
all harm.
Gotcha. In that case, you have more questions.
Yeah, I'm gonna save those
Darren?
for when a monster bumps my head open.
I don't want to be harmed.
Okay, but we get 7 of them. I think I'll be fine.
Yeah, this is the last session, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna use them on all my rolls. I mean, I got 6 left. I'm gonna fucking hit 12s from here out. I mean, that's just what.
Dang, Hawk just got so good.
Hawk just went Super Saiyan.
I got a partial success, and then I guess Roz got a natural 12.
Which makes it a 14 because you still add your modifier.
Nice.
Hey.
I think on 10 plus you hold 3, and then on 12 plus you can ask another question that is not listed. Darren, you get 1.
I feel like the question Darren would ask, if there's a question that's just what happened here, right? Like that's one of the ones you can ask.
Yeah.
That's, I feel like, just with the partial success is generic. Yo, Hawk, wait, whoa, Hawk. What's up? What's going on? You've been acting weird for the last little bit here, and you're struggling to keep up. What's going on?
Oh hell, boy, I'm old.
Well, yeah, no shit, but you still got fire in your step. What's going on?
Look, I ain't feeling good. It's I just don't feel good. We when we get back, I'll probably need to lay down for a minute.
You do know that Hawk is sick, so.
We do. Well, we know that part, but
They may not know what you're sick with, but they know you're sick because you take medication for different kinds of stuff.
Oh.
I want one of my investigative mystery questions to be, what is being concealed here?
Ooh, that's a much better one.
All right, so can I tell?
Should we have everyone but Roz deafen themselves for this?
Oh, cool. Yeah.
I would say if Darren is actively looking at Hawk, you'd have to have a pretty damn good story reason for him to not, like, for him to leave this conversation. Like,
Yeah.
especially because it's Hawk.
So I don't think this is a conversation. I think this is just what Roz is seeing.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
I think
Then
that
I would
if
look.
that's one of your questions, then I think it's fine. But also,
No, I just asked what's happening here, but I didn't realize you guys weren't talking. I'll mute myself. It's fine.
First off, nicely done. That's good gaming.
what?
This line of questions is good gaming.
Because I know something happened, but Roz didn't see it. Okay, go on, continue.
Okay, so Hawk isn't exactly sure what happened either. He knows that something got into him, and that's it. And he knows it's making him feel a little bit weird, but he doesn't know what it wants to do yet. He just knows that there is something in him. Now here's the other thing, though. He also has, and we're just not going to name it because I don't want to cause any triggers. But he also has a degenerative disease that is definitely in its final stages.
Yeah.
And so, the thing that he's concealing most is that he's dying, because he knows that. But the thing that he's concealing about the darkness is that it's there. He just don't know what to do with it.
So it would be safe to say that Roz now knows that part of the corruption went from the Protector into you?
Yeah, I feel like maybe you can see in his
Okay.
eyes, maybe his skin is, ashen or something.
You kind of catch the glimpse of what you think is like a wisp of darkness coming off of him. Just a little bit. Not where
Okay.
anyone could see.
Lovely.
It might be confused with like his sleeve or something.
That's great. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay. You want everyone to come back? Nobody's actually looking at the screen.
That's why I messaged.
Hey. Oh, y'all missed some hot stuff, y'all.
I was trying. I wanted to be a part of that, but it's all right.
Yeah.
I mean, you might see Roz have a weird look on her face.
Oh no.
Roz definitely has a weird look on her face. That was the only question I've asked so far, and I think I want to hold the other questions.
Okay.
until something happens. Well, until I feel something is going to happen. I want to hold the remaining 2 questions. Mine. Darren still has questions.
No, I just had one because I had a partial success.
Oh, okay.
Would it be safe to say that Darren does know that Hawk is sick and maybe is just now putting together how sick?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
I'd be fine with that, yeah.
Darren works with you, is around you a lot, so he may not know what it is, but he knows you're not well.
Yeah.
Well, that would make sense story reason why, because then it's like, his answer, it's like, no, I mean, yeah, you take those pills and shit, but like, you're fine. And now you're like, not fine. He's like, wait a minute, Hawk, what's going on here? So, yeah. Darren is sus level 3 for you.
Nice. Nice.
Okay. We are still walking with Realcat.
Real Kitty.
Real Kitty.
Yeah, he's like a couple of meters ahead of you, but he always stays within eyesight and will stop and look back at y'all and then keep going. And you just feel, as you get closer, you start to, it's subtle at first, but you start to feel this discomfort that there's something wrong, something that should not be. And there's also a feeling of dread coupled with that as you get closer.
Oh no.
There it is.
I don't like it.
Yeah, which Darren and Annabelle, you know this feeling, but it's more intense.
Well, I think we're about to reach that point of no turning back. And according to the Multi folks, we're some of the only people who know about this. I think some of the only people who can stop it. So, I don't know about y'all, but I'm happy y'all are here. Maybe not Roz, but I'm just kidding, Roz. Come on. But yeah, I can't think of a better crew to potentially walk into the mouth of hell with.
That's disturbing.
Yeah, well, y'all didn't see what was chasing us, so
Oh, no.
get ready.
I mean, like, I'm here for it, because this is an adventure. This is a God's honest adventure. But, yeah, this is going to get weird.
Thank you for joining us, and stay tuned next week to find out what happens next on Tempus Multae. If you don't want to wait, you can get early access to our episodes over at patreon.com/pseudonymsocial. If you like our show, please consider leaving us a review on your favorite podcasting app so people can know where to find us. We couldn't do this without your help. Season 1 of Tempus Multae was made in collaboration with Doug Hawley of Good Better Quest as a prologue for a show that he will be doing in the future set in Oak Ridge's sister city of Jackson, South Carolina. Brianna Jean is the keeper and producer with editing help from Nikki of Beholder to No One.
I'm Casey, playing Annabelle Joyce, and you can find me on the Aboard the Opal Star podcast.
Hello, everybody. My name is David Tilstra, but today I'll be playing Darren Calloway. I am the Dungeon Master over at From Afar Podcast. You can find us on Instagram and Twitter at From Afar Podcast. You can find myself at David Tilstra on Instagram and Twitter. Yeah, that's about it.
Hey, this is Doug. I play Hawk Bailey. You can find me on Twitter at DougGBQ or on the podcast Good Better Quest.
I'm Ian. I will be playing Bartolomeo, the Spellcaster, and you can find me on the Ballad of the Seven Dice Twitch channel, playing Weary in the Rise of Nyarlathotep campaign.
Hi, I'm Nicola, and I'm playing Rosalind Stollard, aka Roz. You can find me on Twitter at Nicola the Druid, or on Twitch as Druidcraft Productions, where I host Tiny Hut, a weekly show focused on education, advocacy, and charity.
Stay safe out there, dear friends, and always remember things are not as they seem.
Your time is valuable. Here at Dungeon Digressions, we encourage you to make every second count. Why spend minutes of your life listening to epic adventures, exploring new worlds, and getting lost in amazing story arcs and relatable character growth when you could be doing your daily routine every day, all day? Who especially wants to hear a bunch of gnomes chaotically traversing the world? They're filthy, whiny, don't understand magic, and are just seen as ugly kids.
We're not kids.
At least spend your precious moments listening to another fine podcast like this one you're currently enjoying. Good choice. And ignore this tumultuous group of gnomes guaranteeing their deathy fate. Well done. Don't listen. No matter what. DungeonDigressions.com.